We're coming up on 5:39 here on your Monday morning. There's so many events that are going to be going on, and I know last week the rain chance was kind of up in the air. So Alex, I know a lot of parents are probably wondering, are they going to be safe this evening? Is the rain going to spook them, or?
Yeah, it's really going to be dependent on where you are in central Georgia, because we've got this front coming through today, lingering showers in a few spots for trick-or-treating. Other spots will be completely dry. Here's a live look across a wet Georgia National Fairgrounds this morning. We are looking at a steadier rain beginning to push into Houston County from Peach County. We'll take a look at that here on the radar in just a moment. But first, the temperatures this morning, we're looking at mostly 60s with a few 70s sprinkled in as well. 66 in Macon, 64 in Warner Robins. Starting this morning at 63 in Milledgeville and 70 in Thomaston. But like I said, here's the radar picture. You can see where we were looking there in Perry. There's that rain beginning to move in. First, let's start off towards the north. Pike County, Monroe County, a steadier rainfall there. That's going to continue to lift towards Monticello, which saw a shower earlier. And then as you work your way down towards the south, really right along Interstate 75 and on the west side of 75 right now in Macon. This continuing to lift up towards the north, also from Peach County into Warner Robins. That'll be in Twiggs County before too long. So if it's not raining where you are this morning, most likely foggy. If it's not foggy where you are this morning, well, then you're not in central Georgia, because we're seeing that all across the area. Let's map out future view as we head through the rest of the morning hours. On and off showers will be possible. Notice it didn't start with the amount of showers we're seeing right now, so I suspect we'll see more than what this is showing then as we head through the day today. Some clearing as we get into the afternoon, but still that front needs to work its way through, so on and off showers until that happens. Here's 7 p.m. here right around the sunset time, so mostly clear for us right along Interstate 75. Once you work your way out towards the east, still looking at that scattered shower risk, and then once we head into the evening tonight, still hanging on to that. It's not going to completely go away until the front comes through, which will happen during the overnight hours tonight. Temperatures tomorrow morning much cooler than they are this morning, talking about 50s on the board. Notice that wind coming in out of the north and then into the upper 70s tomorrow afternoon. We'll do something similar there on Wednesday as we roll on into the middle to end of the week. No more rain chances for us here in central Georgia. We are going to be dry as we get into the weekend as temperatures work their way back closer to 80. Maybe a scattered shower there on Saturday. The GFS trying to pick up on something there. The Euro not so much. Now, we are very close to the peak fall foliage here in central Georgia. We should be hitting that this week, and then of course we'll be past peak once we get closer to about Thanksgiving, less than a month away. Today a high temperature of 75, calling it overcast, on and off showers. We could see a few peaks of sunshine before all is said and done. Sunrise at 7:51. Here's your trick-or-treat forecast as we head into the evening tonight. 71 there for 7 p.m. cooling off that down into the mid 60s by the time we get to about 9 p.m. tonight. Overnight low temperature of about 52. We're calling it partly cloudy, much cooler. Sunset will be at 6:45 tonight, so if you're looking for darkness to go trick-or-treating in, that will be about 7:15 and later. Here's your 7-day forecast. 77 for tomorrow, 78 for Wednesday, back to 77 for Thursday and Friday, and then how about 80 degrees for Saturday and Sunday? And an early look at the Tennessee-Georgia game up there in Athens. Should be nice weather up there as well. Should be in the 70s, plenty of sunshine, maybe a small rain chance, but as of now, great football weather.